Hey, going for a walk out in the woods this spring afternoon. It's a little rainy. The snow is getting pretty melty, pretty soft, so walking through the woods is a little more of a challenge than it has in the past. With Earth Day coming up, it's really nice to kind of go out in nature and appreciate kind of the beautiful earth we have and want to make sure we keep it clean and green. And I love going outside, going on hikes and just exploring, outside. So this is kind of a little adventure walk. One thing I'm noticing in the springtime is all the birds and the activity in the woods. There's birds making nests. There's squirrels running up and down trees. I've seen owls, kind of preying and hunting in fields. And I just kind of wanted to just go for a little walk and show you what nature looks like in my neck of the woods. So check it out. This little pathway here I have in the woods, and you can see how soft the snow is. We're kind of getting, every step is just sinking in. You could see that there were some good snowshoe tracks here that packed it down really good, but now that it's warmed up to the 40s and it's raining, the snow is melting and all the ground is getting wet and soft, and that's just a part of breakup in Alaska, where the snow goes away and we return to the grass comes up and the trees start to get buds on them and start to get green. There's some birch trees out here and just some, I guess, spruce, a bunch of different kinds of trees in this little neck of the woods out in Sterling. Yeah, let's see what's out here today. Going on a little nature walk this afternoon. It's a nice spring day. It's a little rainy. Kind of just do a mindful walk in nature, and caught this woodpecker pecking at the tree here. Springtime's a really active time for birds when they're building nests. So it's kind of cool to walk in the woods and see all the activity. You hear a squirrel in the background, and birds in the tree working on their nests. So pretty cool to appreciate the nature around us. Guy's got a hard beak, man. That would hurt. Good work, buddy. Keep it up. As I look over to the right, I see tracks. I head off the trail towards a tree. Who would be going towards a tree? Who would be eating that tree? Moose love to eat anything they can, any vegetation around them. They will eat all day to fill up and give themselves energy. And you could find their tracks all over Alaska. Excuse me, don't mind me. I'm just meandering through this area, says the moose. Now this is pretty interesting. What's going on with this tree here? You can kind of see all the bark on the ground and a bunch of like little black marks in the tree. Some damage done to this tree. Anyone know what is going on with this tree? Could be that woodpecker. Well, it was only a matter of time before we found this. What do you think? Should I eat it? It looks like chocolate. Oh, that's moose nuggets right on the trail. Nice job, moose. Real nice. Real considerate to poop on the trail. I've gotten to a clearing now It's a little brighter out, you know, if the tree's not so dense. A little opening here allows the sun to come in and shine down on everything. Now, this goes without saying, but if you are going to be walking out in the woods in your neighborhood, you never go alone. Make sure you go with a family member. We don't want to be going around the woods and getting lost. Alaska is a very large place, and there's many trails, but you should always be with your family when you're out exploring. Now, this is one of the more unique trees on this trail. I really like the shape of it. This is a birch tree that's just like kind of shot out diagonally, you know, and I feel like over the years it's grown so the top can reach the sun and the sky. So it's got this unique shape to it. And if you get closer, it's almost like a seesaw or something that goes back and forth. Woo! Falling in the deep snow. Oh, take a seat in the snow. So look at how that tree is just shaped towards the sky like that. Not straight up, but kind of a acute angle. Pretty interesting how trees develop. This is my favorite part of the woods to walk. It just kind of opens up. It's this big, large open area, but there's still plenty of scattered trees, you know, to make it pretty nice. And this trail, it leads up to Powerline Trail, which is heavily used by ATVs, snow machines in the winter. I like to bike ride on that trail, and a dog team in the winter. There's a couple teams that live nearby here, and every day they run dogs through a long stretch of miles around the Kenai Peninsula Wildlife Refuge, which I live nearby. But this opening area kind of gets up to this hill, and there's the Powerline Trail. And as you can tell by the movement of the camera, I keep falling in the snow. It's pretty difficult to walk, but I'm gonna keep going. Found another friend working in the tree. Can you spot him? There he is. Should I tell him that the other bird about a mile back is farther in his work than this one is? They're all going at their own pace. Nice work, keep it up. You hear the raven cawing? It was pretty loud as I was walking near his nest or in his area. So when he was alerted of my presence, he just kind of cawed or whatever they do. The ravens are one of the smartest birds there are. If you can get close to them, they're pretty cool to watch. Don't get close to them though. You know, we've seen what beaks can do to tree bark. Now this is a new development since the last time I've been on this trail. This tree is down. Pretty big one. It's a pretty big tree, so I imagine it was just a big windstorm that knocked it over. And now someone will come along, cut it up, and make firewood out of it. Here's some dead wood here. Well, this is dead because it's on the ground. But part of this tree is living, actually a lot of it, and it's still up. But it kind of is just interesting to get a close look here at what animal is kind of getting into this wood and chewing on it. And you kind of almost see, man, does that look like a cool little home for somebody? A little ground rodent animal. Man, that'd be a pretty sweet place to live if I was a squirrel. These power lines stretch all the way from at least Cooper Landing in the Chugach Power Company, where they have a dam on the Kenai Lake. And we have power lines come all the way and feed all throughout the Kenai Peninsula. And this one set of line goes all the way down the Sterling Highway from at least Cooper Landing to Sterling, Soldotna, Kenai, Nikiski, and even down to Homer to serve all of Homer Electric. So where you could find power lines. I also see a communication tower in the distance, and the natural gas line is just a little ways down that way. And these run all the way through our peninsula to kind of service all the people that live here. And power lines are fun to walk and bike ride on. You can see how soft the snow is now. I'm walking a deep part trying to get off the trail because of the depression, the mark I'm making in the ground. You could just see this pool of water. As soon as I step into it, it just turns into water. This is why you wear rubber boots. Forgive my deep breathing, but after some steps through deep snow, breaking every step and starting to head uphill, I need a place to take a break, take a rest. This is one of my favorite spots right here. This is Mossy Rock. It's a humongous rock that has so much moss on it. It makes it a really comfortable spot to sit. And I like to sit and look up in the sky. So it's got the last bit of snow on top here, but I'll bet if I just kind of plop down, that'll make for a pretty cushy spot. And we just look at the sky. Just kind of take a meditative break. Silence for 30 seconds. Just look up. Take some deep breaths too. It's nice. You can see that little low layer of clouds and fog just hovering over the ground. Kind of shows a little bit of the water cycle here, how we have precipitation coming from the ground and water vapor rising into the sky, into the clouds. All part of the water cycle. Thanks for joining me on this little nature walk today. I'm the one that did the walking, you kind of just sat there, but I guess thanks for watching. Make sure to get outside and enjoy the nature that we live in.